Yeah, this is kind of awkward, not gonna lie. What's going on, everybody? My name is Dre, and today we're gonna be doing a Q&A. That was a bar. I gotta write that down. My name is Andre. My stage name is YallKnowDre. I use it as motivation just because like people don't know me yet, but eventually they will. I'm an artist slash songwriter based out of Arlington, Texas. I am not a rapper. Please do not call me a rapper. Yeah, that's enough talking for me, man. We're just gonna go ahead and get straight into the questions. I don't want to waste anybody else's time. First question is from Imani222. Typically, how long does it take for you to write a song? It kind of depends, to be honest. It depends on what I want to write about, the message I'm trying to send out. Most of my songs, they come from personal experiences, and if I really don't have an experience, and then I'll just go into the I'm gonna write this for this person, or I think of a topic in my head and I write a song based on that topic. It just varies. There's a lot of stuff I feel like all goes into it in terms of how long it takes to write a song, but for me personally, sometimes you could think of ideas within 30 minutes. You could have a whole verse written in 30 minutes, 45 minutes. There have been other times where it's taken me a couple hours to write a song, just to come up with a verse. Trying to come up with a hook take 30 minutes alone. Yeah, it depends. Next question is from Sean_IIC. Any features in upcoming songs? Rico killed it on Closure. First and foremost, I would like to start off by saying shout out to Runner Rico, man. Really talented guy. He understands the game at an elite level. Before I answer the question, I would also like to say, I'm sure I pronounced your name right, but in my head I cannot get out X-Ion. I always say X-Ion, so I will probably just forever say X-Ion. I know it's Sean. At the moment, no. I'm currently focused on getting my music pushed out there. I just feel like it's kind of pointless at the moment to start writing more music or hop on somebody else's song if I don't have my fan base. At the moment, no, I don't have any features. I don't have any upcoming features, but if anybody's willing to work, I will hear them out, but not at the moment. I'm not doing it. If anything opens up in the future, I will let you guys know. Question 3 again from Imani222. Do you think up lyrics throughout your day, and if they're fire, do you write them down? Interesting question. I don't necessarily think of lyrics throughout my day just because a lot of the stuff is kind of written in the moment. Not in the moment, but in the moment when I'm writing. This is gonna sound weird, but I will think of a melody in my head, and I will take my phone out if I'm at work or something, and I will open up the video and I will hum that melody into the video. So I'll know the melody once I get home, and then so I won't forget it as I'm going through the workday. Don't judge me. That's just don't judge me. I don't think of specific lyrics, but I'll think of an idea, the direction that I want to go in, if that makes sense. Specific set of lyrics, it's rare. I've probably done it before. I can't really remember, but it's rare that I do it. Next question is from drip.steph. Would you make a rock song? Not anymore. I've made a rock song, quote, I use that term loosely. It's called Back Again. It was on my very first album, Planetary Love. I can link that if y'all want to listen to it. I personally don't listen to it anymore. I hate it. I hate the album. But I made a song called Back Again. It has a rock nature to it. Lyrically, I do like the song. Now that I know my lane, I won't venture out. I'll venture out into other genres, but rock, no. Next question is from Anonymous. What's your favorite song? Keep me anonymous when you put it in the video. I got you. I'm gonna do you one better and name my top 3 personal favorite songs. Not in any specific order. Letter to the Old Dre.
I just wanna make my parents proud, knowing that they raised me well. They never did no drugs and shot out to where I stayed in jail.
That's a very personal song. One of my more introspective songs that I've ever wrote. 2 a.m. in Arlington would have to be another one.
I saw you from across the room. That's when I should have called an Uber driver, told him take me home. Cause I was already off the drink. I was way too stubborn and I figured it would take too long.
I got the idea of that song when I was at the bar with the boys one time. The 2 a.m. comes from when the bar closed. You'll have to listen to the song to understand the message that's being brought out. Save Me is another one of my favorite songs.
I'm just praying up to God, I just know that he got me. Cause that bottle keep on talking to me, saying I'm not alone and running out of vibes.
For those of you that know, that was a rewrite. I rewrote the entire verse to that song. The hook is pretty much the same, but I rewrote the entire verse of that song. Dropped that song once before. I didn't like it, but I knew the song had potential, so I took it down, rewrote it, and I'll put it back up for you guys. The original version of the song is still up, but it's not on all platforms. I believe it's only on YouTube and SoundCloud, if I'm not mistaken. From Adelaide05. What song that you've made means the most to you? Is there a story behind it? Outside of Letter to the Old Dre, obviously, because that's a letter to like my old self. But if I had to choose any other song outside of that, it'll probably be Why. I have a song called Why. I wrote that song. I had my grandmother, rest in peace, rest her soul, my granny Jessie in mind when I wrote that song. You know, nobody wants to lose a family member. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to lose anybody. So it's basically one of those songs where it's like, I know you can't question God, but like why? Like, why'd you have to take him? Like, why'd you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here now. I feel empty. It's one of those songs. One of my most favorite songs, most important songs. It'll be that one for sure. Next question is from Demeji1K. Most songs you have recorded in a day. I'm not gonna lie, I typically only do like one song. But I do start, like, I will start on multiple songs just so I can have like the foundation set. But most songs I've like actually like worked on in a day, it's one. I don't like to like give myself an audio ear like that by like working on multiple songs. I will start on multiple songs at once, but I've only ever completed one song like in a day. Next question is from I really don't even want to read this one. How big is it? I don't really know. Like, do I even answer that? Do I answer that on here? This is a public place. All right, I'll give you a hint. It's anywhere between one. No, I'm not answering that question. Next question, another anonymous. Why do you say OU and California to Oklahoma if the abbreviation is okay? I have been waiting for someone to ask me this question. I've been wanting to answer it so bad. I know the abbreviation to the state of Oklahoma is okay, but the reason why I say OU is because it fit the rhyme scheme. I'm so glad like somebody noticed. I found more things to rhyme with OU rather than okay. If you hear OU, what are you gonna think of? Like, you're gonna think of Oklahoma. There were words to rhyme with okay, but just for the direction I was going in the song, OU was a lot more fitting while still keeping the state of Oklahoma in mind. Oh my God, I've been waiting to answer that question for so. Real listener. You're a real listener. Thank you for noticing. Got another question from Imani222. Lyrically, has there ever been anything that you've held back saying for privacy purposes? No. I try to be as transparent as possible. If I feel like I'm getting too personal, I just won't put it in the song. Typically don't like to put like all of my business out there, but I would like to be as open as possible for everyone to understand like the story, to understand the message that's being driven through the song, but I won't get too detailed, if that makes sense. A great question, by the way. That was a great question. Next question is from Certified Twin. Is it hard being famous? Brother, I wish I was famous. I'm gonna be honest. Most people call me Dre, but most people that I know that I make music, so they'll call me YallKnowDre. I've had one stranger ever come up to me and recognize me from my music. That was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. I haven't seen that kid since, and I really hope he's doing well. I never got his name, but I hope he's doing really well. That was probably like the closest to being like famous, but is it hard being famous at this current point in my life? No, brother. I walk around like a normal civilian. Last question from my boy Xion. Blame on me. I've snippeted that song so many times. Like, I'm blue balling everybody with that song. A lot of people want it. It's not out yet. And the reason why it's not out yet is because it is an open. I have sent that song to some people. Their verses, respect to them, their verses didn't fit the song. It didn't mesh well, if that makes sense. And I'm very picky with who I do music with because I have a certain sound. I have a certain audience that I want to target. Not saying they're bad at what they do. I know who they are. They're talented people. But what they didn't fit the song, and it didn't fit the direction I was going, so the song is still in the ball. I'm still looking for a feature for that song, but not at the moment. But the song will eventually be released on all platforms. It's not gonna stay hidden forever. I think that about wraps it up here, doesn't it? This is YallKnowDre from the Q&A, signing off for today. I'm so calm. My latest album, Loving the Cosmos, is out now on all platforms. Make sure you follow my Instagram and my TikTok. Those are going to be linked down below. And thank you for watching.